Everyone, welcome to part 210 of me answering your Percy Jackson questions. If you have not seen this series before and you don't know what I'm talking about, just check the description. Literally, just click it right down there. It tells you everything you need to know. So don't come in the comment section and complain about how you don't know what's going on or ask me questions in the comment section. Check the description, because if you don't, it's at your own peril. All right, let's go ahead and get on to today's comments, because we're actually doing 3 comments today. They're mostly really short. All right, so comment number 1 just says, pick a fave, PJO, HOO, or TOA book. Do you mean just one book or the whole series? Because if I'm going with the whole series, it's going to be Percy Jackson and the Olympians, PJO. That's the best feel-good series. Like, it's not too long either. The books aren't super long. They're just really fun to read. Yeah, definitely Percy Jackson is the best series. If I had to pick a favorite book, and most of you guys already know what I'm going to say, it's The Mark of Athena from the Heroes of Olympus series. Just such a good book. Man, all the demigods coming together in that book, like the Avengers. It's just so awesome. Okay, let's move on to comment number 2 here. It just says, what is your fave ship in the whole book series? Guys, once again, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know what I'm going to say for this one. It is Percy and Annabeth. I mean, how can you go wrong with that one? Seriously, it is awesome. They always have been and always will be the GOAT couple in the Percy Jackson universe. All right, now moving on to the final comment of the day. It says, do you think it's creepy when Rick Riordan puts 13-year-olds and 16-year-olds together in a relationship, aka Hazel plus Frank and Sadie plus Walt / Anubis? I don't think it's creepy yet, because they're all under 18 years old, right? Because, like, you know, you have to get into that word that starts with a P. One person has to be over 18 and one person has to be under 18. So, like, when they're 16 and 13, it's not really a big deal at that point. Also, I don't think Frank is 16, right? I thought he was younger than that. Like maybe 14? I honestly don't think Frank is 3 years older than Hazel. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that's the case. However, Walt, I think, is that much older than Sadie. And in that case, you know, it might become an issue when they get older. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen when Walt gets above 18. That's gonna be dicey. But I mean, Anubis also is like thousands of years old. So if you're really factoring that in, then that's very inappropriate. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's really tough to know what the correct thing to say about this is, but honestly, these two are fine until they get until they turn 18, and then it can get. Yeah, I shouldn't keep talking about this. You know what I mean, okay? It's gonna get kind of crazy when one of them reaches 18. All right, that answers all of today's questions. Go ahead and get in the comment section and let me know what you thought of my answers for the questions. If you have any different answers of your own for the questions, let me know those in the comments as well. And I'll see you tomorrow for part 211 of me answering your Percy Jackson questions.